We've made it through technique. Beautifully, I might add, looking like body attack specimens, athletes even. We're now moving to, we'll follow our key elements, choreography, done technique, into advanced coaching. So advanced coaching for AIM 1 moves away from just saying our script. We want to now achieve teaching an inclusive experience. Inclusive means including everybody. So everybody from the front row to the middle rows to the back rows to the side wings. All abilities, all ages, all fitness levels. Teach to the group, but aim for making sure that each individual has a want to come back every class. Teach to who's in the room. Adapt your teaching to who's actually in front of you. Abilities, fitness levels, maybe even just first time, second time. Sorry, first time or advanced. Advanced instructors like you are able to react, see things that need to change on the floor and immediately make the change. Using the tools that we have, we're very clever about being able to affect on the spot while still maintaining correct choreography, moving with great technique, and staying within the essence of the program is really important. But we have this ability to react. Not just, what have I planned? I have to teach that plan. Oh gosh, what happens if something happens that I don't plan for? We're good. We're able to react on the spot and still follow the coaching model, still follow the framework within the choreography. So in a moment, we're going to separate into 3 groups. These 3 brainstorming questions are going to enlighten us, make us think about what happens if you've got certain groups with different abilities. What do you do as an advanced instructor? What are some tools that you can use, and what are the things or the priorities that you put into place? So in these 3 scenarios, we have body attack classes with different participants. We want all of them to come back next week. Yeah, everybody. So what is it that you're going to keep in your teaching if you are faced with a group similar to this scenario? What are the things that you may lose? Doesn't mean choreography, doesn't mean technique. It's certain tools or manipulation of the program so that you can tailor it to people's needs. What are you going to lose? What are the things that you might not showcase to be able to deliver the program well, authentically? What are the winning strategies that's going to have you feeling like you've succeeded as the coach, but allowed your participants to walk away on a high from your class and feel like they're successful? And what are the mistakes to avoid? Okay, so scenario 1. You're a fit, energetic body attack instructor. Yes, you are. Teaching in a peak time class. Yay for peak time classes. Every class is packed, wall to wall, with mainly regular participants. They love your class because you are so fit, because you've got great energy. 3 new people come in to try the class and the club for the first time. They've never done body attack. They don't know what's going on, and they're walking inside of this room with, to them, would be athletes as well as you on the stage. What are you going to do to be able to cater for everybody? That's you, group 1. Group 2, you're launching body attack for the first time in your club. Your members have never seen it apart from maybe what they've seen on YouTube. Maybe they've seen you practicing, or maybe you might have done a little bit of a show for a couple of the members, but majority, no one's seen it. They don't understand what this body attack is. The club already has body pump and body balance. Not so similar. However, they do follow the same structure. When you think, what's the most important things? The key elements. So they still follow the structure. This is the first time people are going to experience Body Attack. Yes. How are you going to make them love it? And after that first taste, be buzzing so much that they want to come back for more. How are you going to do that? Now, the third scenario, group 3, 6 months have passed after launching. You're now dealing with 10 regular high-end. They've been with you from the start. They know the go. You've got 10 in and out participants, but they still know what's expected. Your mission today, though, is to try to get them to be regular, to retain them in your class. And then you've got 5 newbies, never done it, never seen it, don't know what's going to happen. What are the things that you are going to do to ensure that each 3 scenarios and all of the members inside of them are catered for? So I'd be looking for things, setting up the class well, introductions, talking to, welcoming the new people in different scenarios, but they're the answers. Welcoming new people, making sure that they've made them aware that there are different levels that they can use throughout the class and that you're going to show those different levels, and don't be afraid to take them. Further from that, even in that introduction space, especially with a club where you've got a lot of camaraderie inside of the group and you just get a couple of newcomers in the room, I would, in the intro, be introducing the class and these new people and just sort of maybe even just giving a little clap, making them feel welcome. But that's me. But I would hope that, the instructors on the module are comfortable with, making people feel welcome inside of that introduction phase. Moving through the class, depending on which scenario, delivering the choreography really clearly so that it's easy to follow. Ensuring that options are shown as soon as they need to be and that the level of intensities are shown, either dialed up or dialed back. Revisiting maybe options, and depending on the newcomers, especially in the Body Attack group that's never done it before and this is a club launch, you could actually teach the class slightly differently, slightly dialed down if need be, just so that they get a more fun and engaging experience, and they're not just walking out with their lungs on the floor and feeling like, oh my God, what the hell's happened to me? So they're the sorts of comments I'd like to get back. From a coaching point of view, it is just making sure you're focused on, very clear setups, losing intensity and complexity, allowing participants to take a break, but then also being able to coach more clearly layer 2 and layer 3 for everybody. But layer 2 for those people who, oh, okay, so I sort of feel like I'm getting it now what do I do? And then, layer 3 for the athletes, but also layer 3 just for the fun and for the social side of it. So they would be the answers that I'd be hoping to find. Terrific work on thinking and just starting to, set yourself in these different places or positions. This is going to happen to you. Trust me, many times. And being able to be in control still and know that you have all of the tools that you need to be able to teach such a successful class where everybody feels amazing coming out of a Body Attack class. You are the conductor and you are the one that has the skills. Sometimes we just need to be made a bit more aware of those tools are inside of your workout plan, your choreography. They're inside of your technique, inside of your body, and how you can manipulate it. And then, of course, they're in the layers of your coaching. Body Attack, the experience. Remember, you're the brand. You are the one representing the brand. You're who they see. So that coaching that you're bringing, it's got to be driven toward an athletic, sports-inspired workout, but an inclusive one. The experience, we want them to feel what Body Attack is, the pure form of Body Attack, what Lisa expects it to be delivered as. It's her baby. And she sees this in her mind, and that's what she's hoping that everybody's going to take and run on. As the instructor, our objective is always to build class numbers and make sure that we're maintaining and retaining the class numbers that we have. We keep the people there. They love us. They love Mark. Connection. Open your eyes. What can you see? The people in front of you, they don't fit into your script all the time. If you are doing your job prior to AIM 1 and you're sitting well with choreography here, not thinking choreography, it's just coming out, it just happens innately. If you've got strong technique inside of your body and you're not having to think about those things, you're following the coaching layers and you are really focused on how that has a massive effect to how people experience the program, you're free to open your eyes. Because you're already drilled so well in what the checklist is that you're now able to deliver the authentic experience because of what you're seeing. Opening your eyes is not enough. Sounds perfect, open your eyes, see all of these things. I see it over there, but I'm just not going to do anything about it. Our job, is to make sure that we adapt. What do we need to do in this situation for that person or for this group to get the desired outcome? If you do all of these things, everyone's a winner, chicken dinner. The formula is brilliant. It works. Now, let's know, not just think we know. We'll just step back to what we were seeing in the scenarios. The first verbal communication that you have with your class is the introduction. Imagine if you could put minds at ease, if you could ignite or spark or get the bodies in front of you buzzing just by what you chose to say in your intro. Imagine being able to say an intro, same sort of stuff, but slightly differently depending on who you're teaching to, or just on how you're feeling, or the energy in the room. Imagine what that would be like to be able to just walk in, introduction, and own your space and be able to deliver great information from the beginning of the class. Imagine. No. Imagine no longer. We will add a general welcome, reflecting the essence. A brief description of the class and its benefits. Make it relevant and inspiring to the people that are in the room, the type of people that you're teaching with. There's no point in delivering your high intensity, plyometric program, sports inspired. We're going to get your heart racing and your body pumping. And these poor people have never done a Body Attack class. They're just thinking, I don't know if I want to stay anymore. I'm slightly scared. So we're going to adapt. Remember, looking and seeing and adapting what we're going to say and how we're going to introduce this workout, because it can be introduced so many amazing ways, still having the same meaning or purpose, but allowing the people in front of us to feel it land safely in that warm, fuzzy place for them. An explanation about how to adapt the class according to individuals' level and objectives. Now, 90 seconds max. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to Body Attack. My name's Eve. There's a few new faces in the room. Haven't seen you in here before. Welcome along to Body Attack. You're going to love the workout today and the music. Aren't they, everybody? So inside of Body Attack,